welcome back to Happy Apple Core Homestead and Catawba Wine Part 3. I was not going to film this part for you, but I just finished filming the apple wine video for you, and I had some left over, about a half a gallon. And so if you remember, if you watched my last Catawba wine video, I had this full gallon and then I had this half gallon, and I was going to test to see if this half gallon spoiled or not, and it didn't. It tastes amazing. So I decided that because the leaves are pretty high on these, I was going to re-rack them so that they can clear for another 2 months. And typically I wouldn't bring that to you because it's so boring, but since I have this extra apple wine, I didn't want to throw it away, and it's only half a gallon. So I had this brilliant idea that I'm gonna mix one of these Catawba wines with apple wine, and since I was already experimenting with this, now we're gonna do like a double extra experiment and see how the Catawba wine tastes with the apple wine. So of course, as you know, I have sanitized this 1 gallon carboy, and I'm just gonna pour some of this wine in. I got my little funnel here, and then I'm gonna use my auto siphon and put in the apple wine on top of it. I want to try to keep as much of these leaves down here in the bottle as possible. I don't want a lot of them in here, and it's not clearing very fast. I was expecting it to be a little bit more clear than it is, but that's okay. Okay, we'll start with that, and then we'll see how much of this apple wine we can get in there. Not a ton of it, just a half a gallon. So I don't even know if we'll be able to fill this one up. It's still just going to be in a state of experimentation. See if I want to use the auto siphon or if I want to use my funnel. Let's see how it works, you guys. I might have to just do it by hand just because I don't have the gravity right now. Every little bit, you guys, every tiny bit. Okay, it's not full. How much more of this can I do without getting any of the leaves in there? Let's find out. Look at that! I am ridiculously happy about this. Okay, and I actually have to put an airlock on this one because I back sweetened the apple wine that I just mixed this with today, and you always want to make sure that it doesn't start to ferment. So I'm just gonna swapsy this one over. We'll put this lid on here. All right, so this is our experimentation number 2 for Catawba wine. I have a label I'll put on here just so we know which one is pure Catawba and which one is apple mixed with Catawba. I think what I'm gonna do now is just go ahead and clean and sanitize this carboy, and I'm going to swap this one over, and then I will use this solid cap because there's no more risk of fermentation, so it could use a solid cap. That's it for Catawba Wine Part 3. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the experimenting that I'm doing behind the scenes, and I will be back with you when this wine finally clears. We'll get a verdict on whether or not this one tastes any good, whether or not this one still tastes amazing, and we will bottle together. All right, you guys, I am out of here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.